I greatly appreciate the support of my colleagues represented in the Jefferson Award. We share the experience of work with students and each other to strengthen and make more inclusive the environment for learning and teaching at the college. And we believe that while time-consuming and sometimes exhausting, that work is valuable and rewarding. But of course, despite our recognition of this value, none of us on the faculty, as far as I know, came to William & Mary from a desire to serve on committees or in administrative positions. As young scholars, we came here because we wanted to pursue some object of study. In my case, the study of human language. Like many students in our introductory classes, I had been surprised and then captured by the realization that all everyday spoken language has levels of complexity, structure, and richness seldom consciously noted. I'm particularly interested in the interaction between syntax, the order and structure of words in speech, and information structure, the interplay of old and new elements in conversation. One simple instance of this interaction occurs in a sentence ascribed to Marilyn Monroe, but very appropriate for this occasion: "We are all of us stars, and we all deserve to twinkle." Pretty comprehensible, but upon study, a little bit strange, in that the phrase "all of us" is not actually in its expected place at the beginning of the sentence. Along with a surprising number of others, I've spent time investigating words like "all" in these unexpected positions. It turns out that such patterns occur in a number of human languages with consistent effects on interpretation. These conclusions, some of us have argued, increase our understanding of how both humans and eventually computers create and interpret language. My colleagues on the linguistic faculty work on a variety of other topics, including Native American languages, the history of our ideas about meaning, the effect of attitudes towards various American dialects in the schools, the perception of words by adults and by children learning language. My colleagues across the campus devote their teaching and research time to quite different studies in the arts, humanities, social, physical, and natural sciences. But one of the best things about being in an academic community is that we all share the experience, the hard work, and the occasional frustration of thinking hard about our particular field. And even when we don't quite comprehend each other's work, not everybody gets excited by sentences like the one I just said, we share a belief that pursuing such questions is important, useful, and rewarding. On the William & Mary campus, we are lucky to share this belief with an ever-changing but always stimulating group of sharp, energetic, and generally enthusiastic students. Our linguistics students, like others on campus, are not passive recipients of knowledge. They engage from their very first classes in analyzing their own language and others, and later our students spend a semester working with another William & Mary student who speaks a language they have never heard. In recent semesters, we've worked on Nepali, Tagalog, Hungarian, and other languages. And in that class, they investigate properties of that language based on the bits that they've learned about human language in previous courses. When these students leave here, some of them go on to graduate work in linguistics, but others pursue study and work in communication disorders, the teaching of English here and overseas, the law, government agencies, the Peace Corps, and many other paths. We've even had clowns at the circus. In our recent study of alums, virtually everyone who replied to us, and many replied to us, reported back that the time they spent trying to figure out how human language works has enriched their lives at work and elsewhere. Like them, I have never stopped being fascinated by the study of human language, and I am very lucky to have been paid to pursue it. Whatever service I have done to maintain this possibility for myself and others was happily given. Thank you very much.
You need to take your picture.